Welcome into the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. And we have, we might have some breaking news surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers, as it sounds like a deal might be happening very, very soon with the trade deadline less than 24 hours away. The latest reports come from Shams Charania, who says the Lakers, Jazz, and Timberwolves are in discussions on a 3-team deal that would send D'Angelo Russell to the Lakers, Russell Westbrook in draft compensation such as a first-round pick to Utah, and Michael Conley Jr. to Minnesota. He went on to also say ongoing discussions have included Utah's Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt as part of the potential 3-team deal to the Lakers. Sides are working through pick protections and additional draft compensation as well. Then Adrian Wojnarowski backdoored that and said 3-way talks with the Lakers, Jazz, and Timberwolves would potentially land D'Angelo Russell and Malik Beasley with LA. Mike Conley Jr. in picks with the Timberwolves, and Russell Westbrook in picks with the Jazz, per sources. Jazz remain engaged elsewhere on Conley Jr. as well. So the deal is not official, but when you see Shams Charania drop 2 tweets like that, and then you see Adrian Wojnarowski tweet something like that, all back to back to back, where there's smoke, there's fire, and I believe this trade could go down before the trade deadline tomorrow, and it might go down within a couple of minutes, or maybe even by the time that we're done filming this video. All I know is Rob Pelinka got that contract extension, and a lot of people were like, what the hell? We didn't deserve that. I'll tell you this much. If he can turn Russell Westbrook and a couple first-round picks into D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, and Malik Beasley, that would potentially be the best trade that he could make. We've talked about so many trades on this channel that were possible, from Doug McDermott and Josh Richardson from the San Antonio Spurs. Also, deals with the Indiana Pacers of Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. We've talked about that. There's been so many deals that have been talked about. But if you're able to land D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt, that would be an absolute steal of a trade for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron would be happy, Anthony Davis would be happy, and I know the Lakers Report Real ones would be happy. So I want to ask you guys this question. We're going to continue to break this down. We're pretty much reacting to this news live, so if any news comes in while we're filming this video, we'll keep you up to date. Should the Lakers trade for D'Angelo Russell? I want you to sound off in the comment section down below. Type T for trade, type P for pass. I'm typing my T's because D'Lo is having, in my opinion, and statistically, the best year of his NBA career this far. He's playing in 33 minutes per night for the Timberwolves, averaging 18 points per game, 6+ assists, 3+ rebounds, and it's the most efficient season of his NBA career. Prior to this season, he had not ever shot above 43% from the field. He's shooting 46% this year. He had never shot above 38% from downtown. He's shooting 39% this year. And he also had only played in more than 80 games twice before this year. He's played in 54 games this year. He is on his way to playing a full season this year. And if you get a healthy D'Angelo Russell and you pair him next to LeBron James and you pair him next to Anthony Davis, that's a lineup that can do some damage in a Western Conference that I would say right now is up for grabs. We know the Denver Nuggets are atop of that conference, but from the 3 seed to the 13 seed, there's only 3.5 games of separation. The Lakers go on a little bit of a winning streak. They can find themselves back at the top of the Western Conference, and I promise you teams in the West don't want to play a team of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. You could close games with that lineup, and I believe it'd be the most talented 5 that the Lakers could put out there right now. This is interesting. This is wild, but it also means the Lakers are going to be giving up some picks and some players, most notably Russell Westbrook. We'll talk about that after this in a second. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Athletic Greens. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and more healthy decisions then follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also love that it costs less than $3 a day. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That's athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Check it out. The link is in the comments and description of today's show. Promotes gut health, supports immunity, boosts energy. I love Athletic Greens. I know you are as well. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. The main person in this trade would be Russell Westbrook for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's kind of funny because I was scripting out a show before this news came across the wire. And my thought is I'm just kind of done with Russell Westbrook. I love what he's done this year by being able to change his game and go and be a bench player and succeed in that role. He's been good. 16 points per game, 6 rebounds, over 7.5 assists, 41% from the deck. But I just don't think Russell Westbrook is a winning player at this point in his career. He's a marginal player on offense due to the lack of efficiency. He can't shoot threes. He's not smart with the basketball. He consistently turns it over. We saw that in last night's game where LeBron broke the record. Probably should have shown LeBron some love at the top of the show. We'll do that right now. Show LeBron James some love for becoming the all-time leading scorer. Type those sixes, LeBron's jersey, down in the comments section. But what I was saying about Russell Westbrook is he's just not a good fit next to LeBron. He doesn't need to be on a team that's trying to win an NBA Finals. He's not a guy that could do that anymore. I understand that he's had some big games, but I don't need to continuously have a player on my roster that's 1 step forward and 2 step back. You don't win like that. You don't win in the NBA with dumb players getting a lot of minutes. I don't mean to call Russell Westbrook a dumb player. I just think he doesn't make enough winning plays when it comes to it. If all you can do is make layups, and you're not a good foul shooter, you're not a good three-point shooter, and you're not a good defender, and you're getting into altercations with your coach at halftime, I just think it might be time for the Lakers to move on. And if they can move on and land D'Angelo Russell, that would be an absolute steal for Rob Pelinka and the Lakers. We'll highlight the news one more time, then we're going to get on out of here. The Lakers, Jazz, and Timberwolves are in discussions on a 3-team deal. That would send D'Angelo Russell to the Lakers, Russell Westbrook and draft compensation, such as a first-round pick to Utah, and Mike Conley to Minnesota. If Russell Westbrook does get traded to Utah, according to Chris Haynes and everybody out there, Westbrook will be bought out, which means he can sign anywhere except with the Los Angeles Lakers. You can't trade a player, and they get bought out, and then you sign them at least for a calendar year. Just make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because if any more news or rumors come around this situation, we're going to get in the studio and get you guys a video as soon as possible, just like we did for today's show. Subscribe to the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports, and also subscribe to the Mothership, our main Chat Sports channel, youtube.com/chatsportstv. We're about to go live on our main channel to keep you updated with all of the NBA trade rumors going around the league. And also, we're going to be live for the trade deadline tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Lock us in, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. Let's go Lakers.